Do you feel tired even after drinking a lot of coffee? Are you over 60? You might wake up tired, your joints might pain, or your mind might not stop racing at night. A lot of people remark, "I love my morning coffee, but it doesn't love me back anymore." You're not the only one who feels that way. And here's something most people don't know. Your daily cup of coffee can be making you feel worse instead of better. We don't often notice how much our bodies change when we become 60. Caffeine used to give us energy, but now it can keep us awake, make our bones weaker, or upset our stomachs. That drink we rely on to feel better can start to injure us. But don't worry, I'm not here to spoil your morning. I'm here to help you go back to enjoying it the right way. By the end of this video, you'll know which 2 coffees you should never drink since they can affect your heart, bones, and sleep without you knowing it. You'll also know which 2 coffees you should always drink to obtain more energy, better digestion, and even a sharper mind. And before we go any further, if you're new here, please sign up. Every week we share helpful health tips for seniors to help you feel better, remember things better, and enjoy your golden years with confidence. Now, here's the scary part. Even coffees that are called healthy or organic could be bad for your body after age 60. Let's find out why. The coffee problem. After 60. For many of us, coffee is more than simply a drink. It's a time to unwind every day. The sound of the kettle and the first whiff make me feel like life is waking up. But here's something not many people know. Coffee starts to have a different effect on our bodies once we turn 60. Your body changed, not your coffee. And understanding what's really in your cup could impact how you feel every day. As we become older, our metabolism slows down, and it takes longer for our liver to break down coffee. Our stomachs also become a little more sensitive. The lining that used to handle acidity well now needs additional care. It's not a show of weakness. It's wisdom that comes from experience. That's why 1 cup of coffee in the afternoon may keep you awake until midnight. After age 60, caffeine can linger in the body for twice as long. If you can't sleep after 2 p.m., drink your final cup of coffee before noon. Do this for 7 days and then see what occurs. Think about this. The same coffee that used to give you energy now keeps you awake for hours after dark. Coffee is a powerful substance, and when you use it correctly, it can be a great friend. It has a lot of antioxidants that help keep you young, but some blends can upset your stomach, raise your stress hormones, and make you lose more calcium if you drink them too much. That's completely normal. Your body just needs a more relaxed routine. George is 67 years old and loves coffee, much like a lot of us who are watching right now. He drank 3 cups a day for years without any difficulties. Then one morning, 1 cup made his chest boil and kept him awake all night. Longtime coffee drinkers tell me this every week. George isn't the only one. He stopped drinking after lunch and switched to a low-acid blend, which got rid of his heartburn and helped him sleep better. His choice changed, but his routine kept the same. Small changes can have a significant impact. If you drink espresso on an empty stomach, it will wake you up but also fill your stomach with acid. Now, picture drinking a smoother, low-acid brew after breakfast. It will be just as warm but not as hot. That small choice could make your morning full of energy or pain. You don't need to stop drinking coffee. You simply need to know how to make it work for you. Make coffee your friend. Low-acid blend. After breakfast. Last cup before noon. Tap subscribe if this is helpful. We write health tips every week that are simple for seniors to comprehend and follow. These tips will help you live a full, clear, and confident life after 60. Take a moment to reflect before we move on to the coffees you should never drink. Your morning cup of coffee has real power. How you drink it might make it good or bad for you. Now let's speak about the first type of coffee that might be bad for your bones and stomach without you knowing it. This is one of the most popular mixes in the globe. Let's find out what really happened. The first coffee. you should never touch: blends that are too acidic. Let's speak about the first type of coffee that seniors should be careful with: the one that is too acidic. Coffee has a small touch of acidity that makes coffee sparkle, but if that acidity grows too strong, it could damage a sensitive stomach. As we get older, the stomach's natural protective coating gets weaker. That means that strong, high-bite coffees that used to wake you up may now feel like fire. If you feel the fire rising up your chest after your morning cup, it's not just getting older. Your body wants something nicer. That's very natural. Your digestive system is still working, but it's different now. Mary, who was 62, enjoyed her strong black coffee. The darker the better. She liked the loud smell and acidic flavor. But in the end, every breakfast made me feel sick and need antacids. At first, she blamed stress. Then she tried a low-acid mix that was just as warm and comforting but better for her tummy. After 2 weeks, there was no more burning or reflux. Not much has changed, but it's been a huge assistance. Mary's calm morning ritual is still going strong, but now it feels like a gift instead than a fight. You might want to try a low-acid or cold brew coffee if this sounds like you. Both keep the flavor without the pain. Images: steam billowing out of a black mug, an older person touching their chest, and a smoother cup with the words "low-acid blend" on it. There is lettering on the screen that advises, pick low-acid or cold brew to feel less irritated. Also, don't forget that coffee is stronger on an empty stomach. Eating it at breakfast is good for your stomach. Doesn't that sound simple? But a lot of folks don't know that high acidity can do more than just upset your stomach. It could also slowly make your bones weaker. Let's talk about why coffee with a lot of acid can hurt your bones. When you drink a lot of strong coffee, your body tries to balance out the acid. It does this by using little amounts of calcium, which is the mineral that keeps your bones healthy. If this happens every day, part of the calcium leaves your body in your urine. This small leak can build up over time, making bones weaker and joints suffer more. John, who was 68, had loved espresso since he was in his 20s. Every morning he would have 2 strong shots before breakfast. His doctor saw that his bones were getting less dense during a routine checkup. John was shocked and assumed that coffee couldn't be the cause. But when he switched to a milder, low-acid roast and added a little milk for calcium, his next scan looked better, and the joint pain that wouldn't go away became better. He told me, "I didn't stop drinking coffee. I just found a kind that helps me instead of hurting me." If your knees or hips hurt, your coffee can be helping them without you knowing it. The answer isn't to stop. It's to make smarter choices. A roast that is smoother and more balanced is beneficial for your stomach and bones. Have you ever observed that your body reacts differently to different kinds of coffee? Please leave a comment about your experience. It might help someone else feel better. But your mug has more than just acid in it. There is another kind of coffee that seems safe, but could be messing with your blood sugar and energy. Let's find out what it is next. The second coffee you should never touch: coffees with a lot of sugar. Now that we've talked about acidity, let's look at the second trap that is right in front of us: sugar. Many of us say, "I'm fine because I don't eat sweets." But hidden sugars seep into our coffee, which we drink every day. Do your afternoons feel slow? Are your fingers a touch swollen? That tired feeling could not be from lunch. It could be the sugar in your morning coffee. Adding a tablespoon of sugar, flavored mix, or caramel drizzle to a healthy drink can make it taste like dessert. And once we get 60, our metabolism burns sugar considerably more slowly. Those extra teaspoons make your blood sugar and insulin levels swing up and down, which makes you fatigued, moody, and hard to lose weight. Your willpower didn't fail. Your body just doesn't process sugar the same way it used to. Elaine, who was 70, adored her vanilla latte habit. She would say, It feels like a treat that makes my day start off right. But by the middle of the afternoon, her hands were swollen, her eyelids were heavy, and she was having difficulties staying awake. A simple test showed that her blood sugar was slowly rising above normal. She didn't stop drinking coffee. Instead, she switched to a black brew with cinnamon and a splash of unsweetened almond milk. After 3 weeks, the bloating went away, her energy evened out, and that first sip still tasted fantastic. A lot of older people feel more energetic as soon as they stop using sweet creamers just like her. A small change can make a big difference. Coffees with a lot of sugar can not only make you gain weight or raise your blood sugar, but they can also cause inflammation, which can make your joints hurt or keep you from sleeping. There is some good news, though. You don't have to stop being sweet. You simply need to change where you get it. Using cinnamon and a drop of pure vanilla as spices is a natural way to add taste and warmth without boosting blood sugar levels. Even half a teaspoon of honey, when used judiciously, is better than those corn syrup-filled bottles. Here's a friendly challenge. Don't put any sugar in your coffee for a week. Watch how you feel, how much energy you have, and how well you sleep. Then tell me in the comments what changed for you initially. Your story could give someone else hope. Sounds easy, right? But what occurs next might surprise you. The right kind of coffee can actually assist your body fight against sickness. Next, we'll talk about 2 coffees that you should certainly drink. These blends can protect your heart, make you smarter, and keep your energy up all day. Stay with me. This next portion could change the way you think about your morning coffee forever. The 2 best coffees for seniors. Now that we've thrown away the bad cups, let's talk about the good ones. The coffees that can really help your body after age 60. The good news is that you don't have to stop drinking coffee to feel better. You just need to find the one that helps you and doesn't hurt you. Let's take a look at 2 coffees that do just that. 1 coffee with low acid is the best friend of your stomach. Do you recall George and Mary? The one thing that all of their stories had in common was that they switched to low-acid coffee. Low-acid blends come from beans grown at lower altitudes or roasted more slowly. They keep the toasty taste but take out the bite. What happened? Less pain, smoother digestion, and no heartburn. The way is more important than the brand. Choose beans that say low acid or smooth roast. Even better, try one that was brewed cold. When coffee grounds soak in cool water for 12 to 16 hours, the acidity lowers by around 70% on its own. And here's a little extra tip. Adding a splash of milk or a pinch of baking soda can help balance out the acid without changing the taste. A short story. Ruth's life every day. Ruth, who was 73, loved her morning coffee but disliked the burning that followed after. She could drink coffee any time when she converted to cold brew concentrate that she kept in her fridge. Within weeks, she had no more reflux, no more discomfort, and better sleep. It tastes the same, but my body finally says thank you, she says. That's how strong small adjustments can be. 2. Coffee with spices in it is a natural way to get more energy. Now it's time to talk about the second hero. Coffee with spices. People in India, the Middle East, and Africa have known about this secret for hundreds of years. It's not a new trend. Adding a little cinnamon, turmeric, or cardamom to your coffee will make it a calming drink. Cinnamon helps maintain blood sugar levels steady and adds a natural sweetness. Turmeric can help ease inflammation in joints and muscles. Cardamom decreases acidity and helps with digestion. A short story about Samir's cup. Samir, who was 65, had difficulties with his tight knees every morning. A friend told him to add some turmeric and cinnamon to his coffee. 2 weeks later, he noticed that it ached less to climb stairs. His doctor remarked it was simple chemistry with great timing. And remember, spices do more than just taste delicious. They bring back balance. Now that you know the good and bad things about coffee, let's talk about how to drink it right after 60. 1. Timing is important. Don't drink your first cup of coffee until after breakfast. Eating food makes the acid less potent. Don't consume coffee after noon. It can stay in your body for up to 10 hours. Stop early to protect your sleep. 3. Drink a lot of water. Each cup of coffee is a mild diuretic, so drink a full glass of water to make up for it. Limit yourself to 2 cups. More doesn't necessarily imply better. 2 cups at the correct moment provide you energy without making you jittery. 5. Put calcium back in. If you drink coffee every day, consume foods that are high in calcium, like yogurt or almonds, with it. And here's something that many elderly folks forget. Listen to your body. If your hands shake, your heart races, or you can't sleep well, your coffee is telling you something. Just change the time or the type. Your body always gives hints. Let's quickly go over what we've learned today. Stay away from extra acidic coffees because they irritate your stomach and slowly steal calcium from your bones. Stay away from sugary coffees because they spike your blood sugar and make you weary. Pick blends that are low in acid or cold brewed. They are tasty, calming, and easy to digest. To make your cup a health tonic, add natural spices like cinnamon, turmeric, or cardamom. Drink smart, after breakfast, before noon, and with lots of water. All of these changes are small, but they can make a big difference in your mornings and your health. So, what's really in your cup? Do you have a daily habit that makes you tired or one that keeps you strong and focused? You can choose, and it's not as hard as you think. The right coffee may make your mornings better, assist your digestion, protect your bones, and quiet your mind. Do one small thing today. You may switch to low-acid coffee or add a little cinnamon. After a week, you will notice a difference in how your body looks. Which of these changes will you try out first? Please leave a comment and tell me your story. It could be just what another senior needs to hear. Please like, share, and subscribe if you found this video useful. If you join up, you'll get weekly tips made just for seniors that will help you live longer, healthier, and happier after age 60. Until next time, take care of yourself and enjoy that next cup the right way.